Hi, my name is Beth Hadley here for Board Game Geek at Gen Con 50. I'm sitting down with Chris Leader from Calliope Games, and you brought a ShutterBug.
ShutterBug by Mike Elliott.
I feel like we want to dance now.
Oh, ShutterBug.
ShutterBug.
ShutterBug. Yeah, it's if you can get up and dance when playing a game, then that's great. So yeah, ShutterBug by Mike Elliott, part of the Titan series. This is one of the 2017 releases, and so this is a really fun set collection, card management exploration game. The idea is it's 1932, and there's a craze sweeping the nation, right? So strange, mysterious animals. There's rumors of these things roaming the countryside. So you and I are photographers, and some maybe not so reputable tabloid newspapers are saying, we want to get the story on these animals. So they've tasked us with secret assignments to go out and take photographs of these strange creatures so that they can sell papers. So this is a board of America. This is the different areas, there's different terrains, and as you can see, we're set up with where these creatures are rumored to be right now. So we have the silhouettes of these creatures, the Nibblefoot and the Sky Stallion and the Werebeast, and there's also the Thunderfang. So we have all these different, there's a Thunderfang here. So this is the board to start. You have a team, you control a gumshoe photographer, basically. You're kind of like out there trying to do your thing. So we start in the same city or different cities, it doesn't really matter.
I live in Chicago, so.
So do I, but I'm gonna start here in New Orleans. So we start down here now. Each of us has been given, and we're gonna break the whole secret thing, but each of us has been given a secret assignment. It's actually 2 assignments, one each from different tabloids. So Look Here is looking for total photo quality of at least 4 for the Sky Stallion, 3 for the Thunderfang, and 3 for the Werebeast. Whereas the World Informer is looking for a total quality of at least 5 of this one, 3 of this one, and 2 of this one. So as we go around on a turn, we are going to have tip cards, and I'll show you some of these tip cards here. So the tip cards will actually show you a creature and a terrain. Yes. So these tip cards can be used as either of those 2 things to pay for finding and taking these photographs. So in this case, the Werebeast is in the desert, and this is a Werebeast in the mountains, but it can't be used as both, only one or the other in each of these cards. So when we move our little pawn, let's say I come over here to this little nibbler right here, this little cutesy. He's got a photo quality here of 2, which means I'm going to need 2 cards to discard 2 cards from my hand. Now, maybe those 2 cards that I discard show the creature twice. That's great. But maybe I also use a creature, and maybe it's this one. Yeah, this is like a swamp, right? So I've got a swamp. The first card always has to be the creature itself, but the other one can either be another of the creature or it can be the terrain. So if I discard these 2, what I would do is I would flip this over to the photograph side, and I would add it to my portfolio in front of me. And what you'll notice is, as you look at these, the ones that are 3s are a pristine picture. The ones that are 2s are a little blurry.
Yeah. I'm going to put these right in the middle so we can zoom in on them.
And the ones that are 1s are like really badly developed photographs. So what'll happen over the course of the game is you'll collect these things in front of you, and the numbers that are on them will go towards your secret assignment.
The photo.
Exactly. So as I have these things in my portfolio, at the end of the game, you have to choose one side or the other. The other one gets ignored, and then you add up your entire photo quality.
So I would have the 4 I would need for the Sky Stallion there.
And then the other hand, you may want to go with this side because you have 5 worth of Nibblefoot here. So, and you also have the Sky Stallion on this side. So you have to make that choice at the end. So as you collect your portfolio, you're kind of keeping your eye on which side do I have lots of photographs of. And the other thing you get to do as you're moving around, if I land on a city that you're in as well, I get to take one of my cards. I can trade cards with you. I can take one, put it down in front of you, and then I can steal one of yours. So we can trade tips that way. And then anytime you pass through cities, you get to draw a card, and if you land on a city, you draw 2, because you're like rubbing elbows with the locals and saying, hey, you seen any of these little Nibblefoots around? You got anything for me? That kind of thing. And your portfolio that you gather also allows you to complete these side jobs. So you have these side job markers. If I get all 4 creatures in my portfolio, I can put my marker there. If I get 4 photos in the same terrain, boom. This one is the same creature in all 3 qualities, because there's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And then this is if you get a picture in all areas of the country, the 6 terrains, you get that one. So these are worth the points as shown. And then so at the end, you'll get the points for your secret assignment. You'll get the points from side jobs you've completed. And then if you finished the 8th and final round in a city, you're back at the tabloid office, and they're like, hey, thanks for getting here on time. You get 2 bonus points for punctuality. So it's this,
near and dear to my heart on that one.
You don't want to hold the presses. That's no good. So yeah, you get points for the secret assignment, you get points for side jobs, and then that punctuality bonus of a couple. So it's every turn, it's just move around 1, 2, or 3 spaces, trade tips, collect those photographs, get the cards, keep moving around, build
all
it.
Nicely summarized in the corner there.
Nicely summarized here, and then it's 8 rounds. That's it, and it's a blast to play. It's 2 to 6 players. The only difference in the 2-player is that each player gets 2 of one color. You can't be on the same space as your other pawns. You spread out and do everything, but you still have to divide your movement between those 2 pawns, the 1, 2, or 3 spaces. So. Mike Elliott's game, it's fantastic.
Oh, that's everything you need to know about ShutterBug, and
yeah,
it's awesome.
Oh, and it's crazy. These are regular meeples. The final ones will be wearing a little fedora with a trench coat.
Oh, fantastic! I was
so
going to say, but you actually do little character cards here to go along with the different colors anyway, just in case this meeple did not present enough personality.
So again, just like with everything Calliope, we tried to go all crazy with the production and everything, and it's still only a $30 game for the whole thing.
It's a lot for $30.
Yeah, well, that's what we're hoping.
Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is ShutterBug from Calliope Games. And Chris, thank you so much.
You are quite welcome.